Hello, dear foodie friends. I'm Margaret McSweeney here at the Windy City Smokeout in Chicago with two of my favorite pitmasters, Garry Roark of Ubon's and the Barbecue Princess Leslie. Well, first of all, welcome back to Chicago.
Oh, it's great to be here. This is, I don't know, it's such a fantastic event and get to listen to the music and see all the barbecue family. That's the great thing, see all the barbecue family.
Absolutely, and it is a barbecue family, not only with your family, and we'll make sure we chat a little bit about that, but with all of the pitmasters here.
But this is a chosen family, and it just, it's like a big family reunion.
I love that, and you are truly just such an icon within the barbecue family world. And tell us about all your competitions you've won.
Well, Leslie can give you probably more details than that, but I think the thing that I'm most proud of is not just my baby girl that's involved, but I have a grandson that is really involved. And this year in Memphis in May, we pulled out a sixth place shoulder in the world. I mean, sixth place hog in the world, which is just amazing. And this little boy just, of course, he had my heart long before he started burning charcoal. But it just, man, it's just really something, really something.
That is so special. And of course, we're here enjoying the wonderful Bloody Mary as well. That's award-winning too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have always, for us, barbecue and hospitality go hand in hand, and a Bloody Mary was always our hospitality on offer, And so we decided to not just be in the barbecue sauce business, but also the Bloody Mary business. So.
Yes, and it has really gotten a lot.
It has. It's taken off, and we've gotten into some really great grocery stores, and so the availability is just on the rise every day. So very exciting for us.
Very exciting, and I am in awe of you, Leslie, being the barbecue princess. Can you share with us, what it's like for a woman to get into the pit, become a very well-respected, award-winning pitmaster?
Well, when I was about 18, Daddy invited me to cook our ribs on our barbecue team, and he didn't just say, "Okay, do this." He really encouraged me to get involved, to come up with my own flavor profiles, and to experiment and learn on my own. And so Daddy really was great to sort of help me beat the path that we've made. I feel like sometimes I'm kind of a pioneer for women in barbecue. Since I started almost 30 years ago, I've seen the path change from a footpath to an interstate system. There are so many amazing women in barbecue right now, and I'm just really excited to be a part of it and to have gotten to watch the evolution of women in barbecue.
You helped open that door, and your dad helped you.
Helped open the door, right? You didn't know you were a feminist, did you?
I didn't know I was. Yeah, I learned something new every day. All I knew, it was my baby girl, and she could do this. And when one of the first times that she sat down at a table and had judges on the other side, she would tell them how she did something, and they would look up at me to see if she was telling the truth. And so she said, "Daddy, I need to do this from start to finish, and I need for those judges to learn that I have done this and that it is me." And she did that and made those and convincing. I mean, look at that pretty face. You can, she could convince folks of everything. So it was
absolutely. And what advice would you give to other female pitmasters who are aspiring or in the middle of it, feeling a little challenged? What advice?
Get out there and do it. On the competition circuit, there are so many opportunities just all over the country. There's a barbecue fest every weekend, and go and compete. Find a small spot, and go with what you like. Don't chase flavors. Don't try to please judges. Go with what you like, and then make it perfect. And then make it perfect every time. That's how you get there.
That is great pitmaster advice and life advice.
And part of the secret is convincing those judges that this is what they like and not their other things. And you know, when you sit across the table from them, you can say, you know, we this is the flavor profile that you need to learn to like. This is the best. This, you know, and very convincing. She can be very convincing.
That's right. I can talk him into anything.
Isn't that sad?
That's great.
That a grown man lets a little girl talk. But she's been doing that since she was.
Since I could talk.
I love that. And you mentioned, because I never really thought about flavor profiles of barbecue. So how have flavor profiles changed in barbecue world?
When we first started, every competition there was a guy that would pull in. It was his pickup truck and a little tiny grill. He'd pop up a tent and he'd win everything. He won everywhere he went. And he basically did a salt and pepper rib with a pineapple juice kind of steam, and he won everything. And so we've seen from there to if you're out here, you'll be able to taste barbecue that's got some earthier tones, cumin and chili. You'll be able to find the old school simple salt and pepper beef rib. The Fox Brothers have that, and but you're also going to find things that are like tacos, barbecue tacos. You're going to find, I don't think the ice cream here has barbecue, but everything else. But so
They want to make it a barbecue.
But now it's kind of people are very open to trying new things, trying new ideas, and I'm always going to love that pineapple rib, but I'm telling you, I'm kind of crushing hard on that Fox Brothers beef rib too. So it's all about just finding what you like and then figuring out how to make that work.
I love that. And then is it your son that's in?
It is.
Can you share with us about this generation?
Yeah, Jacob he's 14. So far he's done a show on Food Network called the Kids Barbecue Championship. He did Chop Junior, and he did a show called Stove Tots. He was a Kids Culinary Fight Club champion, and now he's kind of aged out of kid TV, but he's working so that when he's 18 and ages into adult TV, he'll be really good. He spends, when we come here, he's out at 6 a.m. with the early team. He leaves when the last guy is gone, and he loves barbecue, but he loves this lifestyle too. He's grown up in this world, and he's got plans for when he's a little older. He's going to go spend a summer with Miriam from Salt Lick. He's got an internship planned with Billy Durney from Hometown Barbecue. He's got his path laid out for him, and barbecue is all up and down it, and I couldn't be more proud. And that guy right there, that's who's proud about it.
I can't keep buttons on my shirt because I keep just busting them off. But, when he was 12, he and I were going deer hunting one morning and had a little bit of a ride. And I said, Bud, I realize that you're only 12, but have you thought about what you would like to do, later on in life? And without hesitation, he said, well, Poppy, I'd like to go to culinary school, and I'd like to go to Italy and France and finish up my thought. At 12 years old, he's already, and it was without hesitation. He had already thought through this. And he and Leslie are cooking at the James Beard House in New York in August. And I said, what, a 14-year-old that can say, oh yeah, I cooked at the James Beard House, which doesn't impress a lot of people, but in the culinary world, they say, oh my God, it's like, you won the World Series, It's in comparison to that, and I am quite proud.
This is so exciting. And the James Beard House, I was just there earlier this year. Tell us about what that experience is going to be like.
We're bringing a night in Yazoo City to New York. We're doing, Yazoo City has a tradition of kibbe. It's a Lebanese meatball. We call it kubby. And yeah, I sent in, when I sent my menu, I put kubby on there, and they're like, so what is that? And I'm like, oh, kibbe. And they changed it to, the real words. But there's a festival in Yazoo County that celebrates kibbe. We're going to do Mississippi Delta tamales. That's something that, any good restaurant worth their salt has a good tamale. We're going to do fried catfish from the catfish farm in Yazoo County. We're going to do a Wagyu beef brisket that comes from just across the river in Louisiana. We're doing baby back ribs and a pineapple bread pudding. So we are so excited. I feel like this is kind of the top. This was the number one thing on my bucket list. And once I kicked that off, like, now what, We're really excited, really honored to get to be in that very reverent space.
This is just, I'm so thrilled for your family.
This is kind of, barbecue has kind of opened up the world in a way, because Leslie's been to Australia. Was it last year that she went to Australia? And, I would like to go. She said, Daddy, I need somebody that can go and help me. And if you've got a 23-hour plane flight, it's going to take you the whole time we're there to recover to get ready to fly back home. So I didn't go, but Craig went. But it does me so, my heart just fills up so much to know that, okay, this, and too, that the Ubon, Ubon was my daddy. And family barbecue goes back several generations. But to know that name, that legacy is going to live on through my baby and my grandbaby is it's real uplifting.
I always come to tears when I talk to y'all, because you know about my journey and why I do Kitchen Chat to honor my dad. And I just love this generation of love through barbecue and celebration, and how you share it and how you've elevated and how you're pioneers. I mean, you are pioneer pappy, I guess.
And of course I feel like I am just blessed is the word that I have that comes to my mind. Is I'm just so blessed, because this could be something I'm fighting by myself. When we bottled our first bottle of barbecue sauce in October of 1986, and somebody said, "Why did you do it?" And I said, "Well, I didn't want to get to a point in my life where I was sitting on a rocking chair on the front porch, and man, I wish I'd have tried that. I'm still going to be able to sit in that rocking chair, and I'm going to say, yeah, it went, or no, it didn't, but it's going to go. It's going to go." So
it is just soaring, and I am just so excited for you. The Kitchen Chat foodie friends are so happy for you as well, and thank you for spending some time with me today.
Always our pleasure, baby. Always our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you, dear foodie friends. I'll make sure I send a link to you for Ubon's and also James Beard House for that very special celebration. Continue to follow the barbecue fun on Kitchen Chat and savor the day.